Have you ever pondered the significance of a red cow in religious texts? A seemingly ordinary animal, yet it carries profound religious implications. This creature of curiosity, the red heifer, is no stranger to religious texts, particularly in the context of Judaism. It's mentioned in the Old Testament, specifically in the book of Numbers, where it's depicted as a vital component in the ritual purification process. Now one might wonder, how does this narrative fit within the context of Islam? Interestingly, Islam doesn't shy away from the narratives of other Abrahamic faiths. Quite the contrary, it acknowledges and respects these narratives, creating a rich tapestry of shared stories and symbols. And yes, that includes the enigmatic red heifer. So we've established the importance of the red heifer within the religious context, and we've highlighted its occurrence in the Old Testament. Now let's delve into the Islamic perspective on the red heifer. Islam, as we know, is a continuation of the Abrahamic faiths, and it sheds light on many narratives from previous scriptures. One such narrative is the enigmatic tale of the red heifer, a story that originates from the Old Testament within the context of Moses and the Israelites. The Quran, while it does not explicitly reference the red heifer, speaks of the story of Moses and his people in great detail. This narrative, in the wider context of the Abrahamic faiths, includes the commandment about the red heifer. In the Islamic tradition, the story of Moses and the Israelites is one of faith, obedience, and divine guidance. It serves as a reminder of God's mercy and the importance of following his commandments. As such, the tale of the red heifer, even if not explicitly mentioned, fits within this broader narrative. It's also important to note that Islam places a high regard on the sanctity of all life forms. Animals, in this respect, are viewed as communities just like humans, as indicated in the Quran. Therefore, the red heifer, like all other creatures, is seen as a being deserving of respect and care. Islam, however, tends to lean more towards the moral and spiritual aspects of these narratives. The focus is not so much on the literal interpretation, but rather on the lessons we can learn and apply in our lives. From the red heifer narrative, Muslims may derive teachings about obedience to divine commandments, the importance of faith, and the respect for all of God's creations. In summary, the Islamic perspective on the red heifer, while not explicitly outlined in the Quran, can be pieced together from its teachings on the story of Moses, the sanctity of life, and the importance of spiritual and moral lessons. Thus, the Islamic perspective on the red heifer aligns with its broader principles of respect for all life and emphasis on moral and spiritual lessons. So, what have we learned about the Islamic perspective on the red heifer? We've traversed deep into the realm of religious narratives, unraveling the enigma of the red heifer. We discovered that from an Islamic standpoint, all life, including that of the red heifer, is sacred and deserving of respect. We've delved into the moral and spiritual lessons embedded within this narrative, recognizing the importance of these teachings in shaping our understanding of the world. The story of the red heifer, while intriguing, serves as a vessel for delivering these profound lessons. Moreover, we've come to appreciate the narrative of the red heifer within the broader context of Islamic teachings. It's fascinating how stories from religious texts, no matter how cryptic they might seem, can resonate with us on a deeper level when viewed through the lens of spirituality and morality. Remember, the beauty of religious texts lies in their ability to offer profound insights on life and spirituality, and the narrative of the red heifer is no exception.